Hello, my name is Sam and this is my channel So Let's Sparkle with Sam. So this is my week 2 of my Me Made week and I've decided to do it a little bit differently. So today is actually day 15, but for you this is the first day, so I'm going to be showing you my second week, which I believe is from day 8 to day 15. And yeah, so if you haven't watched my Me Made May week 1, then pop along and watch that one and then watch this one, and then you'll have a whole fortnight of fun, won't you? So yeah, so join me on what I got up to this week. Now I've not been great with the tripod, but you will see one day where I'm in a completely different place. It's actually my neighbour Barbara, who is absolutely delightful, and she has the most beautiful garden. So I do have her permission, but she's not always in when I go into the garden. So if you see a very beautiful garden, that is Barbara's gardening. So please give her lots of love for her gardening skills. Definitely not me, because that is not my thing. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of tea, strap yourself in because it's a long one, and enjoy my week of Me Mades. So one of my little routine changes for Me Made May is to actually have my breakfast in bed rather than like before I get dressed and ready for the day. And I just wanted to share with you my egg topper success. So this one is pretty perfect, and as you can see, got a nice runny egg there. Sorry for my camera actions, but yeah, so the reason why this is my Me Made May routine is that I have my eggs before I get in my clothes for the day, because that way I'm not going to get egg all over my outfits. So yeah, Me Made May routine change. So, good morning, it's day 9 and this is day 9 of my Me Made May, and it is a lovely sunny Friday morning. I'm in my neighbour's garden, which I told you before she has let me borrow to do some of the photography, and I thought I'd just do a little video in today. I am delighted that I've been able to wear my lorry top again. I loved it when I made this, but being a white top, I did wonder what I'd be able to wear it with. But I've paired it, I'll pop a video here of lengthways, with my brand new La trousers from Betty Silk Studio. And I've done a little tie to put on my hat. So I'm feeling very summery, very coordinated, a little bit summer chic, I might say. And it's just lovely to be on a sunny Friday in a beautiful garden in Leamington Spa. See you tomorrow. So it's day 10 and I decided that last night I was going to have a bit of an impromptu cutting session and sorting session. And all I really did was make a great big mess. So as you can see, everything is in a little bit of a muddle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time this morning while Simon's at park run, and I'm going to have a good old tidy up before I get dressed and ready for the day. I've just spent 15-20 minutes or so having a quick tidy up, and that all just feels a little bit more organised. So yeah, so off to get in the shower. So good morning. It's a gorgeous day here in Leamington Spa. It's Saturday. So as Simon's just got back from park run, and I have tidied my room, and I have got showered, and I have got dressed. My daughter and her boyfriend have invited us out for lunch today, so we're going into town. We do need to go into town anyway because I've got to pick up some flowers this afternoon to adorn either my head or my hat for the wedding. So as I think I've alluded to before, I've got a wedding that I'm really looking forward to attending tomorrow, Sunday. And if it's going to be hot, I am planning on making a hat part of my outfit. If it is not hot, then I probably will skip the hat and just have the flowers in my hair somehow. Because being a fair-skinned amongst us, I need to think about head protection because the wedding is outdoors all day. So it's in a beautiful wood nearby to where we live. There is like a marquee and a little cabin and, you know, toilet facilities and all of that. It's not just like in the woods. But the actual ceremony and most of the day and the party and the dancing is all going to be outside. So I need to think about my sun protection. So yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to go into town, have some lunch. I think Baby Sparkles might be joining us, but I'm not 100% sure. So I've gone for a good old faithful summer dress. This is So Hailey Jane fabric, and I got the email news about So Hailey Jane boxes ending, and it's made me feel a bit sad, and I'm going to get my last ever So Hailey Jane box either, well, at some point this week. Yeah, so that's part of the reason I think why I grabbed this instead, because I've got a few summer dress options, but I grabbed this one because of the fabric, because I know it's So Hailey Jane fabric. And yeah, it's the Barden dress by, is it Sew Work or Peppermint Magazine? I can't remember. I'll pop it down below. It's a free pattern. I'll pop it down below, or I'll pop it on the screen because I've forgotten. And yeah, and I love wearing it because it's just easy breezy, and because we're going out for lunch, this one's got a bit more room than some of my other summer dresses, so you know, thinking ahead. But obviously I've got the top of my arms and the back of my neck completely uncovered, and as I said, it is a lovely day today. So I've got quite a few of these little scarves. This one was actually a present, a gift, and it's got little G&T's, little gin and tonic glasses on it, and it's just great for literally just throwing over my shoulders if we happen to be sat outside or I'm in the sun. It is something that I'm thinking about with Me Made May, of having some kind of cover up, but I don't want a cardigan as such. I want some kind of cover up that I can just pop over, but I need to think about what fabric, because it's about getting one or two that will match most of my outfits, because I don't have room in my wardrobe or my life or my house for like one to match every single sundress. So yeah, I need to have a think about that, because it's definitely something that would enhance my kind of summer dress wearing, as it were. So yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. Quite a nice day. Yeah, see you in a bit. Good morning, it is day 11, it is Sunday and I am just getting ready for a wedding. So I'm actually in my Mood Fabrics patterns, which is a free pattern called the Fleur Robe, which I love, in this gorgeous fabric godmother starry sateen. And yeah, so I'm just out of the shower. I put product on my hair. I'm just waiting for it to dry a bit before I blow dry it and straighten it. And then I might put my face on, and my dress I have just given a quick press and got all my bags and bits ready. But I thought I'd just come and say hello to you first. So rather than kind of coming to you with my outfit on, I don't think I'm going to have time. I think I'm going to have to get dressed and go to the wedding. So what I'll do is I'll come back later and show you pictures of my outfit and talk about the day. So I hope that's okay. But first, last night I went on So Hayley Jane's Thready Set Go, and which is like a virtual sewing catch up. So you're all in a room together, but in your own home. And it was very lovely. And yeah, it was just a really, really nice evening. There was lots of people there. Everybody was being really kind and supportive to Hayley, which was lovely to see. And I started my buckthorn tote. So it's a noodlehead buckthorn tote, because on Friday this week we are going away on a bit of a walking holiday. So excuse me, let me show you. So this is the inside, this is the lining of my tote, and I have totally and unashamedly copied the lovely Catherine, who is Sew to Makery, because I had a lovely label that I wanted to put in, but because the lining is so busy and the label is so colourful, I knew it was just going to get lost in the lining. So I put a little bit of the outer fabric on first, and then satin stitch the label on, and then satin stitch the whole lot onto the lining. And you know what, I think it looks really good. So I still have to put the lines in for my inner pockets, but I'm waiting to go and grab my water bottle, because because we're using it for walking, I want to do a water bottle. And then I've also got like a little first aid kit pouch, and I want to make sure that fits in one of those pockets, just so that I know where it is, you know, important. And then I've got this far on the rest. So this is the other side of the lining, and yeah, and I've done the front and the back with all of the straps and stuff, and I've done the front and back panel together, which you can see all of my sewing, and then I've just clipped on the bottom panel. So yeah, so I've got that to do, and then obviously the lining, and then put that in, and then the zip. So I think that's maybe another half a day, and then that will be done, ready for Friday. So I might do that tomorrow. I've got a few other things that I've got to do tomorrow, but I should have time to do that in the evening. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. So I'm going to go now and get my hair blow dried, get my hair straightened, put my face on, put my outfit on, and have a lovely day at Becca's wedding, which I'm very excited about. And then I will come back. It might be later today. It probably will be tomorrow, and I'll tell you all about it. Hello, it is day 12 and it was the wedding yesterday. So today I've just been having a little bit of a self-care day. It was a lovely day yesterday. The sun shone all day. And yeah, the wedding went off beautifully and everyone had a lovely day. I did lots of catching up. I did a little bit of crying. It was all very emotional for lots and lots of different reasons. And yeah, it was just a really, really wonderful day. So today I've just got a good old faithful, it's a self-drafted jersey dress. And when I say self-drafted, I literally got my bodice block, add an inch all over. So it's a kind of looser fit. And then added two rectangles for the skirt, put pockets in. It was, it's just a really simple, and for me, it's just a nice, easy pull on. It's got these little tiny stars on and the navy blue, and it's just my get up, get washed, slip a dress on and kind of have a bit of a nice day. And I have had a lovely day today. This morning I joined in with a virtual. I've got on with my buckthorn backpack tote bag. I've just got the zip to put on for that. I've cut out a few things that I want to take with me on the little trip that we're doing on Friday. And yeah, so it's been a nice day, but it's been a quiet day. And quiet is what I needed today. Yesterday was so fun. So busy, and yeah, so I know I've still got to tell you all about my dress and stuff, but and the day, but I think I might save that till I feel a bit more rested. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go on and have a little chat with my friend Mandy, who is Make It So. Monday nights we quite often have a little Zoom chat, and it's a good way for us to kind of catch up with each other, find out what's been going on, and we tend not too much sewing gets done, but we tend to do a few bits and pieces. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi there, it's day 15, Sam, just popping in. So yes, so the wedding dress, the dress that I wore for the wedding, I have shown you a few little pictures. It is a fringe dress, in case you hadn't guessed. And it is made from some beautiful fabric from Carolyn Rose, which is the fabric shop that I work at. But I'm not going to go into too much detail because it is actually a dress that I'm making as part of a collaboration for a bigger project, and that video is going to be coming out really, really soon. So if you want to know more about that outfit, then like and subscribe, and as soon as that video comes out, then you'll find out more about my kind of journey on making my wedding guest dress. Good morning, it is Tuesday, it is day 13, and I am in my garden because it is a beautifully sunny day today, and I just thought I'd come and start the day off in the garden. So yeah, I've got my Liberty print Donny shirt on with the stars, with the rainbow stars, which I absolutely love, and I'm just wearing it with a pair of ready to wear mum jeans. And yeah, it's one of the things that I know that I've noticed when I've done Me Made Maze before, and when I've kind of done Me Made weeks and things, is that I am in need of some light coloured Me Made jeans, but I've just not found the right colour of denim that I want to use. So I'll still be on the lookout for them, and for now my fat face mum jeans will have to do. Yeah, so today I've got a lovely day planned. This morning I'm going to be doing a little bit of sewing with two special sewing friends of mine, the lovely Rachel French Seams and the lovely Catherine of Soberton Makery. We've kind of made a bit of a thing of it, you know, we're just sewing together once a week, and yeah, really fills my cup each week and makes me feel good. So, and then this afternoon I'm actually going to be filming a very special vlog for the lovely Jenny, who's virtual sewing room. Well, it's not for Jenny, it's for Mental Health Week, which is all this week. And when Jenny asked me if I would like to do a vlog, I did think a bit. I said yes straight away, and then I had to think about it, and I was a little bit wary about how much I wanted to share, and you know, how much you wanted to know, and all of those kinds of things. But yeah, I do think that mental health is really important, and it has had a massive impact on me and my life, and does every single day. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that this afternoon, but when you watch this, it will already be out. So this is my little plug, my little plea that pop over and have a little look at those videos. There's going to be 5 this week, or maybe 6 actually. So yeah, go and have a little look at those, and don't forget to give me a little like, because I might be feeling a little bit vulnerable, and that is a kind thing to do. So yeah, so that's what I've got up today. And then, oh, how can I forget, it's Tuesday, so it's quiz night tonight. So yeah, once I've finished with all of my daytime jobs, I will be nipping out to my local pub, which is the Micro Pub in Leamington Spa, and I will be quizzing. So yeah, let's see if we win a bag of crisps again. So yeah, I've realised that the light isn't brilliant here. We've got kind of dapple shade, which is great for me sitting here having my breakfast, but probably not great for videoing. So I will see you a bit later. Bye for now. Good morning, day 14, Wednesday, another glorious day, and another day where I haven't done my hair yet. So I decided to get up quite early this morning and do a bit of housey job stuff. I got a bit shamed into dusting last night because I put something down in the dining room, and you know when you get that plume up, and I was like, oh, I think I might need to do some dusting. It's not something I do an awful lot of if I can help it. So yeah, so I've been doing those, putting some washing through, that kind of thing. So I'm fresh out of the shower, and I have put on an Avenir jumpsuit. Now I actually picked out another Avenir out of the wardrobe, one from Sewing Bee Vicky. I can't remember her channel name. If I remember it, I'll pop it somewhere. And she brought out a range of fabrics, and the fabric had like ladies, inspirational ladies all over it in little circles. And that was the one that I picked out initially to pop on. And then I thought, oh, I think I've made another Avenir. And I'd forgotten about this one, because this one, I think I had this one on a hanger, which meant it was really, really long. So I'd put it in my upstairs wardrobe, and I'd just kind of forgotten about it. So yeah, so I thought, right, it's me, May. Let's kind of oik out those things that you don't wear very often. And I popped it on, and I have to say, I'm really loving it, and it's kind of perfect for what I need to do today. So this morning I've got a few bits and pieces that I need to do. I need to do a bit more preparation for our holiday. Well, when I say holiday, we're going away for the weekend, but for us it's a holiday. For the weekend, I've got some prep to do. I've got some prep to do for work, and I'm teaching this evening. The class that I'm teaching this evening is with a group of ladies that I have taught for quite a few kind of blocks. So we have blocks of 6 weeks, and I've done these stages for quite a few blocks. So they're quite a gelled group, and they always like it if I wear something a bit different, because then they like to have a look at what I'm wearing. So I thought this one would be perfect, because I think the Avenir is a great one for beginner sewers, you know, your kind of first jumpsuit pattern. The Avenir is Friday Pattern Company, if you didn't know. Yeah, so I thought this would be a great one for today. So what I'm going to do, my vlog, my little bit vulnerable mental health vlog came out this morning, and I have been a little bit inundated with the most loveliest messages, which has made me feel like really good, but also, I don't know, it's made me feel a bit discombobulated, because I am pleased that it has had that effect on people, but also I am still feeling a little bit anxious and vulnerable. So I'm gonna go and check in with my mum today. I've decided that I think I'm gonna ring my mum because she'll tell me everything is fine. And sometimes that's all you need to hear, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to do that this morning, and yeah, I might pop on in a little bit to let you know what I'm doing prep wise for Friday. Other than that, see you in a bit. I've just come out in the garden to take some full-length pictures of my my jumpsuit, and I've just noticed that I've got my 2 new fabrics. So I've got my So Hayley Jane box fabric on the line, I've just washed, and I've got my Spacey jersey from the lovely Kelly on the line. And I just wanted to share with you that this site just makes me happy. It's one of those, like, you know, like, it's the little things. And this, I just turn around and look at this. Makes me happy. Good morning. It's Thursday. It's day 15. So we are in the middle of the month. And for the first time in Me Made May, I am actually wearing a ready to wear. So I'm wearing a ready to wear dress that I bought in a local boutique to me, which is called Lilac Rose. And I have to say, it's kind of one of the only shops that I do still buy clothes from if I see them, because I just really like them. They're always very my style. They're not ridiculously expensive. They're very well made, and they tend to be quite ethically sourced. And yeah, so for me, it's just one of those things that I ever so now and again just go and treat myself to. And I love this dress. Now, I have bought some fabric, and I'm pretty sure I've shown you this before because I've had this in my stash for a while. So I bought this lovely fabric from What Vicky Sews, who is a contestant on the Sewing Bee, and I absolutely adore this fabric. And the whole idea was I wanted to recreate this dress with this fabric, and it is still something I want to do, but I was kind of hoping I would just find the perfect pattern, but I haven't managed to find the perfect pattern. It's got a few features in it that I haven't seen in other places. I know I could probably clone it myself, but yeah, it kind of gives you a little bit of Tilly and the Button Lyra vibes, but it just fits me so differently to the Lyra, because the Lyra doesn't fit me in quite the way that I was hoping it would. So yeah, but I have got this, and so this is going to go a little bit higher up on my list of trying to find the right pattern, because I know that if I had a dress in this, I would wear it, because I do really enjoy wearing this one. Does that make sense? So yeah, so it's Thursday today. Me and Mr. Sparkles are going away tomorrow. So today's all about packing up, and then I'm teaching tonight. And then I'll get back and watch Taskmaster, because I love that. And then we'll probably have a bit of an early night and get ready to leave in the morning. So yeah, so I won't see you again now until next Friday when all of that will have happened, and I'll tell you all about it. So I hope you've enjoyed my Me Made week 2. I haven't been quite as successful with the tripod as I was in week 1. I think I've only got it out in the wild once or twice. And I just think I just put that down to me just being really busy in my sewing room. So I will endeavour next week to take it out for a walk more and perhaps get more, kind of in the wild shots. And I'm going to have an opportunity to do that this weekend because we will be more out and about. So I'm definitely going to be packing my tripod. Yeah, so I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. I know this has been a bit of a long one, but I just thought that this was the best way to show the week. So you take care of yourselves. I'll see you really soon. Don't forget to sparkle. Bye for now. So this week's special mention goes to the Fleur Robe, which is a Mood Patterns fabric in this gorgeous fabric godmother sateen with the stars on, which I absolutely love. And the reason that this gets special mentioned is I do wear this nearly every day, but obviously you don't necessarily see it. It's absolutely wonderful for putting on over the top of my pajamas, when I get out of the shower, if I'm faffing around in the morning. So this week, obviously, I've had a wedding to get ready for. You might want to not get into your wedding clothes straight away. You might want to put your underwear on, you put your robe on, and then I'm still feel like I'm dressed in this robe because it's just so beautiful and I love wearing it and I can just swoosh around in it, feeling great. So yeah, my special mention this week for Me Made May 25 is the lovely Fleur Robe.